Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm Serena if you guys are new here, and today I'm going to be giving you guys a little tour of my iPad Pro. I have the 12.9 inch. So this is the size of it. This is just my background. It's the city just after it snowed, and it is the 2020. I'm not really sure. Hold on. Let me check my settings. I always do this on devices because like a little tech gal. When I don't know, like when somebody asks me, oh, what case do I need? I always check the settings. So I go to settings, about, well, general, about. So I have the iPad Pro 12.9 inch 4th generation. So I think this one came out in 2020. It is not the newest one that came out this year. It came out the year prior. So let me just start a screen recording here. Wow, I don't think I've ever done a screen recording on the iPad. So I just started the screen recording, and this is my iPad. I don't have any widgets. Normally your widgets would be on this page that is just blank. I have to add widgets. I haven't added any since the newest update with, now you can, I think you can have them on your home screen, like they'll stay there. So I haven't done that yet. I figured we could do that today too. And this is basically my main page. So the way I organize it is just like app stores. So iTunes Store, Apple Store, App Store, and then I have settings and FaceTime in here. Just because I do tend to use these a decent amount, I kept them all in one spot. Then I have photos and movies. So this is just camera. I don't use the camera on the iPad. I mean, I have my phone and I have my actual cameras. So I don't find a need for the camera. Then I have GarageBand, iMovie, Clips, and Photo Booth. I don't use any of these either. Editing a video, like a whole video on my iPad, is not something that I am interested in because my editing techniques are very specific. If you guys want to know how I edit my videos, let me know. I can do a whole video on it, just let me know. And then I have like, this is just, I called it work. I don't use my iPad for work at all. I've probably named it work a while ago when I originally got the iPad for traveling to different clients, do websites and things like that. That's all the apps in there. And then I named this one Creative. It just has Canva for my thumbnails, PixArt, same thing, Fonto, same thing, Photoshop, Widgetsmith, and Color Widget. These are the two apps, Widgetsmith and Color Widget, that we're gonna use later to create the widgets. Then outside of those folders, I have Photos, YouTube Studio, Pinterest, Goodnotes. Morning is like a 5-minute, it's kind of like the 5-minute journal, but I don't know. I just like this app better. Glorify, the Bible app, YouTube, Amazon, and Procreate. So I know some people like to lay it out similar to their phones. I tend to keep my iPad very separate. Like I don't have any social media on here. I don't have Facebook, I don't have TikTok, I don't have Instagram. I just have no interest in that. Like the iPad's basically for like planning and keeping myself organized, and I have it so that it syncs across all of my devices as well. That's really it. I don't have very much of anything on here. If we look in my app library, this is it. There's some apps that I don't have on my home screen just because I don't want to look at them. So like my email, I don't have on my home screen. Some of these utilities I don't have on my home screen. And some of this reading I don't have on my home screen. I don't have any like crazy apps. I don't have any sort of like, I don't put everything that's on my phone on my iPad. So this is basically all I use. I really just use this for Goodnotes, morning, and then like I said in a previous video, I do my devotionals on my iPad. So the way that I like to use my iPad is mainly for productivity, organization, just keeping everything in one spot. I am trying for 2022 to digitalize a lot of the stuff that I use, so I'll get into it, but like I use the Notes app a lot more. I use Goodnotes, I use my planners in Goodnotes. Then I have my to-do list in the Notes app, and then I have reminders. I haven't really set too many reminders yet just because I have a lot of my stuff in my calendar already. So I'm slowly working my way over to reminders. I'm trying to use more of the apps that Apple already provides instead of downloading a separate app just to like remind me to do something. Let's jump into Goodnotes. I just want to go back because this is everything that I have in Goodnotes right now. So if you guys have been watching my previous videos, I have been hinting at the fact that I am using digital planners, and I haven't told you guys really like which ones, what I'm doing, because I want that to be a whole separate video of how I plan and organize. I am going to tell you that I have been using the Flourish planner. I think that's how you pronounce it. I always have a hard time pronouncing it. Flourish, I don't know. I use the undated planner. I had bought the 2021 and then like literally hours later she came out with the 2022 and I just didn't read on her Etsy shop. I should have just waited, but it's totally okay. They are a similar layout. I love the 2021 layout, so I'm super happy with using that for 2022. So I'll show you guys the inside. Let's go, I guess we'll go to the top. So this planner comes with one of every page. So if you want multiples of a particular page, you have to copy the page and paste it. I think this is super helpful because it downsizes the size of the PDF when you're trying to download it, and it just runs super fast. Instead of downloading a planner that already has every single day in it and it's a huge file and it just takes up a lot of space on the iPad, this file gradually grows with you as you use the planner. So you have this first page. You should just put like let's plan. So you can see it's 2021 planner by Flourish Planner. And then you have your year at a glance. So you have your important dates. I just put people's birthdays, your year in photos. Then you have your months laid out. So this is just like, first you have goals and you can put your yearly vision. I haven't finished this yet. This is a work in progress because I don't have a very clear visual yet of what I want my year to look like. So as I'm thinking of things, I'm just putting them down on this. So I have like reading, the city. This is just like, I don't want to say studying, but like just organized workspace. That's why I liked it. Coffee, healthy eating, digital reading, more healthy eating, and then just another clean workspace. So this is my yearly vision board. I'm probably going to change this up a little bit. I want to make it in Canva first and then import it over here because I did notice that it's a little tricky getting all the images sized correctly. So I'm going to do it in Canva and then just import that picture into here instead. Then you can do your big goals, your action plan, and then this planner does go January to December. But since I'm just silly and I bought it now and I was like, oh, I want to use it now, I did copy December, like this page, I copied it up to the top. So the link doesn't work. It brings you to like the end of the year, December, not the beginning of the year, like how I just did it, which is fine. Like I don't really care. I don't really mind that. And then you have your habit tracker. As we can see, I am not very good at keeping this up because the last time I did it was the 11th. And it is the 20th, 19th, 20th, I think. Yeah, today's the 20th. Then you have your money goals. Oops. So you can make a vision board for like, if you want to be debt free, if you want to pay off your student loans, all that fun stuff. Then you have your goal plan here, plan. Then you can have your monthly vision board. So this can change depending on what month you're in, and then you just keep going with it. So this page comes with the month tabs on the side, and then you have this month glance where you have like your focus, your goals, your to-do list throughout the month, and then you can just put in like your important dates just like throughout the planner. Then there's this week spread. So this week's spread, there's only one page of it, so you do have to copy it down each week, which, like I said, I really don't mind doing that because I can use that page as I see fit. And then you could just plan out your week here, which I find super helpful to just see everything in one spot instead of flipping through each and every day. Then you have your wellness routine checklist. So it breaks, I like how it's broken down into body, mind, and soul, so that way you have something for each thing. And it just helps me because I am such the typical person to do everything else and then say, okay, like me time now. It should be me time and then everything else. So I really like having this page here. And then you just have your date layout spread thing. So you have your focus, your work to do, personal notes. I've seen people put like pictures or just random notes in this section. And then you have the half-hour breakdown. It's kind of like the passion planner, but I like how this is kind of laid out better because I have the work to do, which is just like my YouTube stuff, and then my personal to do. So then you have your morning routine, your night routine. I also really like these pages because it makes you have those routines. So every morning I get up, I fill out this page. Every night before I go to bed, I fill out this page. Then you have your self-care routine, just to make sure that you are taking that time for self-care. And that's really it. You can just copy and paste as you go. I will put it in read-only view so that way you guys can see the tabs. So I just tabbed over the January, and then you can scroll over. We'll go to, I don't know, June. So each month has like either a different quote, or it's just, she does like different designs on each page. You can have these on the side. So as you can see, like December, this is at the end of the planner. It's page 118, not like up at the top the way I have it. But that's fine. Like I said, I don't really care. It's just, I know where I'm at, and I needed to copy that up because I wanted to use this as soon as possible because I am impatient. The next couple of tabs that are at the top are your goals. So this just brings you back to the goals section. Then you can go to track. This is the habit tracker, your money goals, your routine. So this is where those pages are, the morning routine, the night routine. You don't have to use the morning routine and night routine if you don't want to. She provides one of each. I personally like it because it's helping me create that routine, especially going into the new year. I want to make sure I have a solid routine leading up to it, and then also getting into the new year. So that's the planner. That's just like the general planner. Then I have the social media planner and health planner. I haven't really used them yet. I literally just got them today, so please be patient. I will make a whole separate video on how I'm using those planners, and I will show you guys, how I'm staying accountable with them. The next couple of things I have are my YouTube goals. I just did December. I don't really have, this is just like where I plan some stuff. I haven't used this in a while, so that's why it jumps around from last year to this year. Then I also had goals here, like I wrote my December goals, but that was really it. I didn't realize I had a YouTube folder or notebook. I don't know why, I just didn't look. So then I just have this random like untitled note. Oh, this was our city trip from a couple videos ago when Dan and I went to the city. And I have a fitness journal planner thing here, but I never really stuck with it. Having an actual planner now instead of like trying to build my own notebook, I think that's gonna work a lot better. This handwriting notebook is actually really funny because when I first got the iPad, I didn't have, like the typical paper-like screen protector on it. I don't have a paper-like, it's just like one from Amazon that's basically the same thing. It was really hard to write, really, really hard. So I was practicing in here. Then my friend and I are thinking about starting a blog, so I had some ideas in that folder. Client projects, I am not working on any right now. I had Instagram goals, but as we know, I am not very consistent at all with Instagram, so that one's kind of just fallen to the wayside. Again, I have another goals folder, I don't know why, and a to-dos folder. I don't really use it. I use my notes app, which I can show you guys too, for to-dos. This is Goodnotes, is what I have. I will show you guys my notes folder. So this is my to-do list folder for the notes app. I'll just show you guys how I go about them. So I create these lists of things that I have to do, but I create them with the option to like check things off. So I'm gonna enable sorting, because when you enable sorting, what'll happen is it drops down to the bottom instead of leaving it in its place. So that way you can separate it from what you have to do and what you already done. So that's what I usually do. Sometimes I'll make it like fancy and put the little emojis, but sometimes I don't have time for that. So I just leave it blank like that. So that's my notes app. I'm trying to get better at making a to-do list every day in the notes app. Days that I am on the go, let's say I didn't have time to plan in the morning, I just do it on my phone, and that way, wherever I am, I have my to-do list with me, which is really awesome. And I guess lastly, I'll just show you guys morning. So this is what it looks like. So you have your grateful for section, what will make today great, daily affirmation, amazing things that happened today, and what could I have done to make today even better. So this forces you to do it in the morning and then at the end of your day. So as you can see, I haven't done mine yet today. I have to do mine eventually. So the very last thing I have to do is just create some widgets. I had some old ones in here, but I'm no longer doing this color scheme. So I have to figure out a new color scheme. So I'm gonna scroll through Pinterest a little bit. I don't really know what I wanna do. I guess I would do like a dark, I don't know whether I wanna do like dark widgets to go with the dark background, or if I should do lighter widgets to contrast the darker background. So I'm gonna scroll for a little bit and then I will show you guys what I end up doing. All right, I'm just about done. I wanted to show you guys, just in case you're brand new to having an iPad, how to do widgets. So you're gonna open up Widgetsmith. Well, first you're gonna download Widgetsmith, then you're gonna open it up. You're gonna choose the size that you want. So right now I'm doing a small. I'm going to add a photo. I'm gonna go to selected photo, choose photo, and I want to do this unplug one. It's a little bit blurry, but it's like huge right now, so it's gonna look smaller. Then you're going to go to back, then you're gonna go to save. And then you'll see the ones that you've created. I wanna do like 1 or 2 more. You don't have to have a lot of widgets. I certainly won't, I'll probably just have a couple, but I'm just kind of going through, making some more. I liked this one because I never relax ever. Save. And then I just like having my widgets to be like, what did I do? Oh, just like reminders, because it's so easy to get distracted with everything else going on. So I just like having them as little reminders. Let's see, the last one I want to do, I don't know if this one will fit. Yeah, no, that's not gonna fit. Okay, so we'll just cancel that one. I want to create one more small one. Add a small widget, select photo, choose. I want to do this coffee one. That's pretty cool. Save. Okay, so I'm probably not going to use this one, so I just swiped over and I'm going to hit delete. And yeah, that's about it. So now what you're going to do is you're going to press and hold on an app, edit home screen, then in the top left there's this plus. So once you hit the plus, you're going to see all these widgets come up. So you can add whichever ones you want. We're gonna go to Widgetsmith and then add widget, I added the small one. And then we're going to do it again, add widget. We'll do another small one. Add widget. Then if you press on the widget, then you go to small 4, you can change it to small 3, 2, 1, etc., etc. So we're gonna move that one there. Actually, I'm gonna put that, let's stick it there for now. I don't think it's gonna stay there. Let's add another small one. Add widget. Press on the widget, change it to, let's go small 1. This over. I don't know if they're gonna stay like that. I don't know, I kind of think that looks cool. Let's add the medium ones now. Add widget. Put the first one. No, I do not like the first one. I forgot I had the calendar there. We'll go to the second one. That's cool. And maybe we can add one more big one. I'm not sure how I want to do it. So let's just add, oops. Let's add one more anyway. I could also make like a whole separate page just of widgets, maybe. So that's that one. Let's see what number 3 was. No. And number 4. So if I put this one down here, and this one, It can't be like directly in the middle. I guess that kind of works. I mean, I think it looks cool. You guys might beg to differ, but I think that's cool. All right, so I'm gonna hit done and turn off the screen recording. So I'm actually really happy with how this turned out. I'll show you guys. This is just the view of it one more time. have the city as my background just after it snowed. And I didn't end up putting any widgets over here because you can just have them on your home screen. I remember before I was saying I wasn't sure. The only thing is that when I go this way, you can see everything kind of readjusts. 9 times out of 10, I have my iPad portrait anyway. I don't really use it landscape. If I do ever have it landscape, I usually have like, what's the name of it? I don't even know. But like a fireplace or like just like a scene thing going on in the background. So yeah, that's the only time I really have it landscape. So that's it as far as what's on my iPad and how I use it to be productive. Hopefully you guys got some inspiration out of this and you are going to now reorganize your iPad. Like I said, there's gonna be another video coming with how I plan on my iPad. I wanted to have that as a whole separate video because that's very extensive and lots of detail in that one. So don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss a video with me, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.